Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kayla and I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. As you can see, my background is completely different because my amazing husband built me some awesome shelves for my growing fabric business. I can't wait to show you guys an up close because I think it is just so beautiful and it is so perfect for all the space that I needed. So let me show you an up close and then I will tell you what we're getting into today. Okay, so I still have a lot of organizing to do. I have 4 of these mint colored totes from Walmart with just my cotton fabric in it, and I ordered 4 more online to go over here because I need to organize all of my vinyl, and then I have minky fabric in those 2 blue totes. So I need to organize all that, so once I get those bins, it's gonna look so much better. But right now I have my flannel right here, and then I have enough room to put all of my machines on, my PE 800 embroidery machine, my sewing machine, and I still have the Cricut Air 1. I haven't upgraded yet, but hopefully I will soon. And then my new cotton fabric. I actually just listed this in my shop the other day. I think this maroon one is my favorite, but I don't know. This one's really cute too. It's like very country. So I don't know, which one's your favorite? And then I have all of my minky up here. I have my 4 minky dot colors, my 2 rosy colors, and then the 3 prints that I have that are so cute. And then up here is just more storage, some of my mug inventory. This isn't all of it, it's just some of it. And then this is how I store like my onesies and shirts and stuff, and then just scraps and miscellaneous stuff. So my husband building these shelves was absolutely huge for me. I mean, being able to utilize the height and wall space is really a big deal. So hopefully I will have more fabric. I mean, hopefully this whole thing will be fabric in the next couple months, but this is just perfect right now. And then my husband also got me this husky table for Christmas. Don't mind all my setup stuff. I just wanted to show you. So this is my new fabric cutting table and I'm so excited. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got these 6 different projects out of 1/2 yard of fabric. This pink floral fabric I do have available in my Etsy shop, and I just wanted to see how many projects I could get out of one piece of fabric. So let's get into it and I will show you step by step how I did each project. The first project that I'm making with this 1/2 yard of fabric is going to be a lanyard, and since it's a 1/2 yard, it's already 18 inches long. So I'm basically just cutting the entire length of the fabric. I'm just cutting off this edge here so that I have a straight edge to work with, and then I'm going to cut it 2.5 inches wide. So total it's going to be 2.5 inches wide and 18 inches long. And then we're going to fold it in half and it will be a 9-inch long lanyard. So now I have my whole piece and I'm just taking my rotary cutter and just making my edges completely straight. They kind of messed up a little bit, so I'm just making sure every edge that I have is straight. And now what I'm doing is I'm taking my piece and I'm laying it on this paper towel, and I'm going to take my basting adhesive and spray the wrong side of the fabric with it and then just fold it over on itself. I do this on small pieces like this instead of pinning it. I just feel like it's easier. I guess it's kind of cheating a little bit. This basting adhesive is not going to gum up my needle or make it hard to sew. I just find it easier, like I said, to do this to smaller pieces like this instead of pinning it. So this is just what I do, but you could always pin it also. And sometimes doing it this way, you kind of got to mess with it because it is sticky, obviously. So sometimes it, sticks in the places that you don't want. So sometimes you have to mess with it just a little bit to get it right where you want it. And now I'm just taking my really sharp Fiskars sewing scissors and I am cutting off just the excess edge pieces that are folded over, and just making sure it's completely straight and that you can't see any of the wrong side of the fabric. And now I'm taking my piece and I am taking it over to my sewing machine and I am doing a zigzag stitch all the way around my lanyard. I'm doing this instead of a straight stitch all the way around because one, I don't want my edges to unravel. And two, because I don't have a serger and usually you would use a serger like on edges like that, like how you do on the hem of like a shirt or like a clothing garment that you're making. So the zigzag stitch really helps and I just think it adds a really cute touch of character. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my lanyard piece and I'm going to fold it completely in half, and then I am going to sew the folded edge right here. I'm going to sew just, I didn't measure it exactly, but it's probably only about 1/4 of an inch wide at most. I'm just making a little hole, a little slip hole for my clip ring to feed into. So I'm just cutting off the excess thread right here, and then I'm going to slide my clip piece into that little notch that I just made, so you can see right there. So now I'm just going to take it and slide it through. And now the key ring is securely on there and I'm going to sew the end pieces together and then the lanyard is all done. Okay, here it is all finished. I think it's absolutely adorable. I love the zigzag stitch on the outer edge. I think it adds just such cute character to it, and I know it's going to last a long time, and I can't wait to put my keys on it. This next project is starting out very similar to the last one. We are cutting a strip of fabric 18 inches long and 2.5 inches wide, and we are going to be making a bookmark. So I'm going to cut it exactly in half and then place the two pieces right side on top of each other. And then I'm going to straight stitch all the way around, stopping just barely short so that I can turn it inside out, and then straight stitch around the top of it. And then we are all done with our bookmark. It's very simple and it's a super fast project and such a good project for a beginner too. Now after turning it inside out, I did take it over to my heat press and just ironed it a little bit to make it easier to sew this top stitch all the way around. Now, I didn't have an actual book in my studio, so I'm just going to use this notebook that I have. I think this bookmark turned out absolutely adorable. I love that it's not super thick, so it's not going to leave those holes, like those gaps in the pages of your books. I know I hate that. I don't know about you guys, but I hate that. And I actually think I'm going to make a lot more of these, not only for myself, but to give as gifts as well. For this next project, I'm taking this travel mug that I use often, and I'm taking my invisible ink marker and I'm just drawing 4 circles on this fabric. I'm just drawing around the bottom of the cup, and what I am making here is some coasters for the cup holders of my car. So I am using this travel mug I use a lot, so I wanted it to fit around the bottom of that, and I just wanted something that I knew was going to fit in my cup holders without actually going out to my truck and measuring the cup holder. I just thought this was the the easiest and I guess laziest way to do it. So I am just cutting out all 4 circles, and then again, I'm using my basting adhesive to put them together. This was just the easiest, most simple way I thought to do it. And then just like the lanyard in the first project, I am going to do a zigzag stitch all the way around these coasters. And that's literally it. These are probably the easiest project I could have chosen to do, and they're so easy, and you could do so many different fabrics. You could even I didn't do this, but you could even add like HTV to the top of them, heat transfer vinyl, and do like a monogram or like a small quote, or just do like faith and love, or something like that. So you can customize them too. So I just did a simple zigzag stitch all the way around, and then they were done. So here they are all finished. I think they turned out great. They fit absolutely perfect in my cup holders, and they will be so easy to take out and wash whenever I need to. This next project, using the same half yard of fabric, is going to be a reversible face mask. I got this mask pattern off of Etsy. I'll leave it in the description below if you're interested. So I'm using the pink floral pattern on one side, and since it's reversible, I'm actually going to be using another fabric on the other side, but of course you can use the same fabric on both sides if you want. But since I'm making it for myself, I wanted to use the other floral fabric that I have available in my shop, the maroon one. I think they paired perfectly together. And again, just like I said, this fabric is available in my shop, twolittlepoppies.etsy.com, and I'm actually running a 10% off sale right now. And that's not just for fabric, that's for everything in my shop. So head on over if you are interested. And basically what I am doing with this is I'm just following all of the instructions of this particular pattern and then putting it all together. So I will just let the time lapse play and you can follow along.
What I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my break. just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
Now, for some crazy reason, when I was sewing the elastic straps onto my mask, I had crazy bobbin issues and it got so tangled. But here it is, all finished. I am showing you both sides of it. It turned out absolutely adorable. I do wish I had thinner elastic. The smallest elastic that I had was 1/4 inch elastic, so it is a little bit bigger on my ears. But all in all, I think it turned out adorable, and I'm so excited to have another mask that I can use when I go to the store. And I am just proud that I actually made it myself. This next project that we're making is a little crinkle toy for a baby. I've had this crinkle paper for a long time and I'm excited to finally be able to use it. I think I got it from the Fabric Cobbler a few years ago. But what I'm doing first is I'm taking my 6" by 6" square and I'm marking around it and then cutting it out to make my pieces. And then once I have both of them cut out, I am, just like you would a blanket or the bookmark we did a little bit ago, going to lay both pieces right side together and sew a straight stitch all the way around and leave just enough room for me to turn it right side out. And now that I have it right side out, I'm just taking my scissors and I'm helping get the corners out, and I'm going to fill the inside of it with my crinkle paper, and then I'm going to just simply top stitch all the way around. And here, this is all finished. You can hear the crinkle paper in it. I know babies absolutely love these, and I have several friends with babies that this would be a great gift for. And so that was just such a fun project to make. And like I said, I've had the crinkle paper for a few years now, so I'm happy I was actually able to use it for a project. Our last and final project with this half yard of fabric is this little 0 to 3 month sized baby skirt. I bought this pattern off of Etsy, and just like the face mask, I will leave a link in the description below. This pattern is really easy to follow, and I'm seriously obsessed with making these little baby skirts now. I'm actually going to be adding them to my Etsy shop soon so that I can turn the onesies that I offer into whole outfits. I think that's going to be a great way for my shop to increase sales and just be a great way for me to offer more products. I'm just going to let this time lapse play like I did the face mask, and if you're interested in the actual step-by-step instructions, then I encourage you to buy the pattern from the link below. And this isn't sponsored, by the way. I get absolutely nothing from referring these shops to you. I paid for these patterns with my own money, and I simply just wanted to share. And I don't know, I guess I feel like if I give you the step-by-step instructions myself, then maybe you won't want to go buy the pattern. But I don't know. Anyway, so I encourage you to go buy the pattern if you want to make this little baby skirt yourself. So here is the skirt all finished. I wish I had a little baby girl to model it for me, but I don't. So I just have to show you this way, but it is so stinking cute. You guys, I cannot even handle how cute this skirt is. Maybe it's just my baby fever talking. I don't know, but I think it turned out absolutely adorable, and I can't wait to make more of these. So there we have it, you guys. I was able to get 6 whole projects out of 1.5 yard of fabric. This video was so fun to make, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments below which one was your favorite, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification so that you get notified every single time I upload a video, and I will see you guys next time.